In this video, we will quickly walk you through the interface you will be using for negotiation in this experiment. Notice that in the actual experiment you will run, there will be questionnaires before and after negotiations. You should answer these as carefully as you can. The negotiation interface looks like this. Before you start any negotiation, you can read the scenario information. This scenario will be the same always for you. So for all of the negotiations you will run 5 of them. It will be the same scenario, but the scenario can be different than the one we are showing here. This is an island survivor scenario. You and the agent are stranded into an island, and you have 8 items, and you want to negotiate how to distribute them between yourselves. So the compass, the container, food, hammer, knife, match, medicine, and rope. Each one of them can go either to you or to the agent, and that's what you are negotiating how to do. These are your preferences. You will always find this tab, and you can always come back to it. It describes how important is each thing for you. For example, here medicine is 1.37. You don't care much about medicine, but you care a lot about the container. You want the container very much and the food. And if you, for example, get it, so if it is assigned to human, you get 100% of this value. So if you get the container, you get 23.3%. If you can get container and food, you will get 46.6%. And so on. The value on this agreement is what you get if you don't reach an agreement with your partner. So in this case, it's 28.3, which means, for example, if you get the medicine, match and knife, it is not a very good deal because you could just get 28.3% by just disagreeing. Okay? You can read how preferences work in details here. Once you start a negotiation, the interface changes to this kind of interface. So here, that's very important to notice, that is the remaining time for the negotiation, and you have a maximum of 5 minutes for the practice session and 10 minutes for every negotiation after that, or a maximum of 100 rounds of offers. This shows the history of the negotiation. So here, for example, the agent starts by saying, hello and thank you for negotiating with me, and he says, I want to get everything. You would expect something like that in the beginning. And these are the actions you can do. You can accept this offer, or you can reject it, or you can end the negotiation. If you end the negotiation, you get the value on this agreement. You can see this is the value you get. If you accept now, you will get 0% because you are getting nothing. So I'm rejecting, and now I'm choosing an offer. You can choose from here. You can write a message here, for example, that is not good enough for me. And the agent can read this message and can see the offer you will send them. So let's say that I'll say I don't want the medicine. We said the medicine is the least important one. So I will give the medicine to the agent. Another way to choose an offer is to use this utility-based selector. You can choose a minimum utility and a maximum utility. The utility is the value you get. And so it goes from 83 up to 100 and something. And you can now select, for example, this offer. So this gives you for 84.9%. And now you send it. You send the offer, the agent thinks about it. Usually it will take longer than this. And then they respond. And the response was actually the same offer. You get nothing. So that's the text. You can read it and you can use that to adjust your offer. You can reject again and send, let's say, a different offer and send it. And they are still doing the same thing. So for now, I will end the negotiation, but you can see the picture. These are helper tools that you can use. So the value histogram here for each issue tells you how many times each value of that issue was offered by you and your opponent. You can use that to understand what they want. The utility plot also shows you how are the utilities changing for you, for your opponent offers and for your offers. The outcome plot gives you the ability to see if two issues at the same time, how are they related. Again, these tools are support tools. If you don't want to use them, don't use them. You can just depend on the text and the offers here. And that's it. Good luck.